Thank you, Joanna. Thank you for all your help and setting the stage for this particular launch event. Ramesh, would you like to join with me? Presentation. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Thank you. Let me also extend our warm welcome on behalf of ICRISAT as well as the Knowledge Sharing and Innovation Program. And we welcome you all to this important launch event. And before we going to say something, let me identify a few individuals who has contributed and made this one possible and who wanted to bring this particular technological approaches and initiatives, everything to this part of all. And Ramesh, would you like to say something before I say that one? We have started a collaborative project that's a ICRISAT, University of Florida collaborative project to bring the experts' knowledge to this part of world in the form of the short courses, and how that has provided us an opportunity to transform that one into a One Agriculture, One Science, the big initiative.
Thank you, Dileep. So on behalf of University of Florida, I'm pleased and honored to be here, and I'd like to welcome you for this important milestone event we have today to launch the National Virtual Academy for Indian Agriculture. This is to promote the use of innovative technologies and open access education materials. For the past several years or so, University of Florida has been a key partner with ICRISAT and also with several Indian agriculture universities. As a part of this collaborative efforts, University of Florida and ICRISAT established an International Education Center at ICRISAT. As a part of that one, we've been working on in partnership with ICRISAT. This is one of the probably most successful collaboration we had, largely due to our visionary leadership, Dr. Willie Dorr, DG of ICRISAT, and also Dr. Jack Payne, Senior Vice President for Agriculture and Natural Resources at EF. Both of them have been strong supporters of our efforts. As a part of this International Education Center, we developed a number of programs, which includes the research and education partnerships. One of the key highlights of this partnership was to offer on-site professional short courses. So we taught more than dozens of these courses, and many of these courses were taught number of times. And if you count the number of people we trained, there's about 300 people who were trained right at ICRISAT. So it's more like a training the trainers that's been over the years. And as a part of that one, we were very successful even developing joint research and educational projects. We were successful in getting grant monies in capacity building programs and as well as watershed management programs, and the biofuels program that recently got funded last year. So these short courses all of them are offered as a part of the knowledge sharing and innovation program, which Dileep is the global leader. And thanks, Dileep, for all the work he has done to helping us to organize those programs. So to address the task of the capacity building and information flow in areas of sustainable agricultural productivity and protection of conservation of natural resources and environmental quality, it requires a global partnership, a wide range of interdisciplinary programs. As a result of this, our initial experiences from International Education Center, we, ICRISAT and University of Florida, teamed up with our colleagues at Michigan State University and Iowa State University and proposed the possibility of expanding our approaches by forming a consortium of international educators. So this, in addition to Dileep and I, the steering committee was formed with Dr. Christine Gate from Michigan State University. Christine is here. Dr. Mary Holtz-Klaas from California Polytech, and Dr. Manjit Mishra from Iowa State University. This committee has done a wonderful job in a way. I'm not bragging myself, but it's mostly the committee's effort. And most of the work's done by Dileep and our other committee members. The committee held a series of brainstorming sessions. And every week, I think we have conference calls and to discuss the future direction of this global consortium. As a result of this effort, ICRISAT partnered with University of Florida, Michigan State University, and Iowa State University, and developed this concept of establishing, which Dileep is going to talk about quite in detail, on One Agriculture and One Science, mainly to serve as a common platform to help to transform and revitalize agricultural education. The ideas of this global education consortium were solidified during our two-day workshop, which we conducted at University of Florida campus in July 2014. This meeting was attended by 25 senior level leaders from various organizations, including ICAR. During this meeting, the group officially launched the One Agriculture, One Science of the Global Consortium. This concept was well received by strong support from various organizations around the globe. The revised concept note on innovation ideas and strategies that were developed at this workshop will be released soon. We are indeed looking forward to working with many of our Indian partners here, including universities and governmental agencies represented here as a part of National Virtual Academy of Indian Agriculture. Again, on behalf of University of Florida, IFAS Global, we are delighted to be partner in this effort to address the regional issues under the umbrella of One Agriculture and One Science, as related to research and education for sustainable food production while protecting our land and water resources. With that, I thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to speak at this platform. Thank you, Dileep.
Thank you, Ramesh, for providing that background information. As Ramesh mentioned, we started offering the short courses to the NAS system partners, especially the faculty members, extension agents, who would like to enhance their capacities and the modern technologies, otherwise the modern scientific methods and the practices. It's not only the University of Florida, and when we started this activity and when we attracted the attention of the other universities, they wanted to come and join with us. First, we started inviting them as a resource persons on this platform. And after that, our Director General asked, how can we expand this one? Can we see the possibilities to make it big and involve more universities and create a platform? And when we initiated these discussions, how we can do this one, it's very important to know how this concept has been evolved and emerged. And we have an opportunity to attend a meeting at a Global Food Security Consortium, and everybody was talking like how health sector is popular and One Health is popular in United States. One girl from Cornell University, she's from Africa, she asked a question to a USDA agriculture expert. They're all sitting on a panel. How can we make agriculture more attractive? Because when we are talking about the global food security, accessibility, and the affordability, when food means that's not only the crops, even the fisheries, even the livestock, even other sectors also. Is there a way we can bring all these platforms together and can create these courses or the educational opportunities? As everybody is believing, we need to bring systematic changes or the required reforms when we are entering into this new technological era, otherwise seeing these opportunities, how best we can take this one. When she asked that one, can we use these technologies and make it agriculture more attractive? That was complete silence. You can see many experts there. Then the USDA, the higher official mentioned like, we are planning to start some innovative institutions. And the health sector came up first, but we are identifying what are the other sectors we need to take it up. And that was like a question, and that was not answered in that particular forum. Later we started thinking, and I put something on paper and shared with Ramesh, and it took the guidance from Daisy, then shared with the close friends, Christine, who always talks about these technological approaches, and also Mary and Manjit Mishra, and few people here who are the experts like DDZ, Deputy Director General Education, Arvind Kumar. They said it's a wonderful opportunity. We need to see how best we can bring all these things together. And then our Director General, when he was visiting to University of Florida, we thought of bringing all these people together, but it's a small group to brainstorm that one. That's an initiative what we took up. That's where we have launched that one. I remember that's July 17th and 18th. So then what we have discussed and how this has formulated, and we just see like how this is, all these things come up and what is the concept involved in this one. Honorable Vice Chancellors from all these universities are here, and Angro, Vice Chancellor Padmaraju, and Jammu University, Shere Kashmir, Dr. Sharma, and Tamil Nadu Agriculture University, Professor Ramaswamy, and also the Bagalkot University Vice Chancellor. They are here, and they have agreed to come and join with us to see how we can take these best benefits to the universities. We have identified only these universities because this was the advice from Deputy Director General. We need to start small, then see how these dimensions and the dynamics play a role. And let me make a submission. When we have started this one, it's the classroom scenarios. It's not only in agriculture, even in other. If you can see what has not been changed in a classroom scenario, the teachers, they stand in front of the class or a room, and all these participants or the students, they listen to these knowledgeable teachers. And it's the same in other areas. It may be a schooling or it may be a college, but what now has been changed is we have good computer systems. In the place of blackboards, now the LCD projectors, but the classroom structure has not been changed. Still those boundaries and those walls, which can provide only an opportunity to 100 people or 200 people. If there are big rooms in bigger colleges, probably they can accommodate 300 people. That's a different kind of long distance learning experience in a classroom itself to reach out to the extreme end of the student. But what we need to look at, can we reach more number of people by using the power of the technologies? Is that possible? Because what we also need to understand how the changing dimensions are requirements of the learners. If you can see the next generation, they are all very computer savvy. We are seeing they're using these tablets, mobile phones, and the laptops and everything. Not only the teacher, earlier days it's only coming from Guru, in Gurukul, and even later in the stages of schooling system also. But they started learning from YouTube, and they started learning from the other platforms also. My son started playing these Nick Jr. games when he was just a year old. So that's how like they're all learning on their own by taking advantage of all these platforms. Can we bring these opportunities and look at changing these dimensions, the education dimensions and the opportunities? It's not only the classroom education. Even in the training scenarios also, we are using the similar kind of approaches. It's mostly like a top-down approaches. Our DZ has seen the potential of these capacity development programs, and he started encouraging to organize these programs, especially to share our knowledge to the partners. We started investing $1 million from the last year onwards to bring all these wonderful opportunities to enhance the capacities of the partners, especially to contribute our CGIAR research program activities where partners play an enormous role. If you can look at the difference where we have used the technology and where we have only followed the classroom kind of training opportunities, if you can see, last year we spent $1 million and we would be able to reach only 407 participants. And what we have done, we codified that knowledge and made it available on a platform called Agad Open Courseware. It's open to everybody. We transformed that materials into digital materials. We transformed that instructor's knowledge into a codified knowledge. We opened that one in January 2014. By August, we have 5,600 learner participants. In this particular approach, we invested $1 million. We would be able to reach 407 participants. In that one, we invested only $900 US. We are able to reach 5,600 participants. So that's the power of the information and communication technologies. It's everywhere. So the critical issue in 21st century, the changes and adaptations required in agriculture education to create more hunger fighters if we need to satisfy the food demands of the future population, because we always talk about we need almost like triple the food production, more than 60% food production what we have to feed those 9.2 billion people which we are expecting to be there by 2050. Can we revitalize this Indian agriculture education and as well as contributing to the global agriculture education by bringing the changes in capacity building and technology transfer, which requires many more collaborations from various institutions and also from wide range of interdisciplinary expertise and experiences. Do we have that kind of platform in agriculture? We don't. So that's where when we thought of that one, can we create that kind of platform by bringing all these partners? That's where we started conceptualizing these One Agriculture, One Science. We have identified technology institutions, and we have identified other knowledgeable institutions also. What I'm saying, this is not a new approach or a new methodology we are following here in this particular concept. Way back in Indian agriculture education, we have adapted the land-grant state university model. We are all aware of that one, how best we have adapted that system from US, because that's a proven successful model in those particular days. And can we adapt to some proven successful experiences which are available now? And now we are seeing the massive open online courses. They are able to reach 150,000 learner participants. One instructor can do that one. And they're using edX, the technology platform, and now the open edX, the learning management systems, and all these are available. So that's where but what we need to have is, we need to have a strategic collision of regional, national and international partners to bring systematic change in the existing educational approaches by inculcating 4 important components: ICT-mediated educational methods and approaches, enhancing institutional level capacities with knowledge repositories and pluralistic approaches, creating cadre of new ICT literate faculty, student, extension and innovative farmers, and also ICT-mediated dynamic virtual knowledge series platforms. And here we need to follow the age-old similar, the consortium mode of approach to see how best we can organize all these people and bring these wonderful opportunities together to bring the systematic changes. That's all about the model. When we first started this one, it attracted quite a good number of people and brought them to the University of Florida, further brainstorm and see what kind of conceptual framework we need to develop, what roadmap we need to develop. We organized that meeting, and after 2 days, Uma Kanjilal, she is here, and she's a standing committee member of NME ICT, National Mission on Education through ICT's Information and Communication Technologies. Uma, can you identify yourself? And when I was in US, she called me, "Hey Dileep, I spoke to Joint Secretary Praveen Prakash, and they see agriculture is an important area. We need to bring the ICTs and also see how we can promote the MOOCs. Can you guys develop a proposal in 2 days and send to us?" So they gave 2 days, and just we developed some draft proposal and submitted to them. They're so kind, and they considered that one. And we have had a meetings also. Today, Joint Secretary will be joining over phone because there will be a big event that has been asked by the Prime Minister office. He would not be able to join with us in person, but he has agreed to connect with us over phone. He is saying how important this is at 12:20. So that's the kind of interest that has created. And also Ramesh, and we have received some kind of emails from the other CGIAR centers and the institutes also. That's how that important. Everybody is looking how best we can bring these technical opportunities into the educational scenarios to best take advantage of this one. And we have identified 4 components as an outset of this particular National Virtual Academy. Why we need to have that one? There are no generic models that would work everywhere. So we need to see what are the regional level models we need to understand and better adapt by taking those generic models. When we thought of bringing this kind of consortium in India, we have identified 4 components to build this platform, National Virtual Academy for Indian Agriculture, to promote these massive open online courses. The classroom without walls. Can we construct a classroom without walls, without having any boundaries? And can we educate all the faculty members, extension individuals, and also the students how to develop the massive open online courses to take best advantage of these particular technology opportunities? And the knowledge repository, which houses all the subject matter expertise, are all these courses. And the virtual knowledge series platform, which we found very, very useful to spotlight the institutional level research activities and cutting edge research results. And this is a classroom without walls. How we can enable this one with online and offline mode also. And our technology partner at CAST, they are developing this one by using an open edX platform. That's an open source platform, and they have started developing this one. Let me also share with you, and they have launched this platform for UN organizations. UN endorsed this one yesterday, and they have released a press release also, and they are introducing this one to the 200 institutions. And we are the second individuals who are part of this One Agriculture, One Science, introducing this one to the agriculture area. And there is an open courseware platform. They will be taking up that one. And that's going to, you are all people are going to see that one in the media after 15 days. And this is a series of steps happening, and they are introducing these scenarios, new scenarios to the educational system. All the other institutes and the corporate virtual knowledge networks, they are exploiting or taking advantage of all these technology opportunities. So we need to see how we can take advantage of these advanced technologies or opportunities in agriculture also. And even I have been asked some questions when I was making this presentation at NME-ICT. We have invested a lot in NAIP project, and we digitized these course materials, UG and PG course materials. What happened to them? When we have these platforms, because even Green Revolution, if we have started only in Punjab, we may not be able to see those greater impacts because that spread across to all the states. That's why we have seen the revolution. So how best we can take all these things, because this platform provides an interoperability opportunity. You can import and export all these courses without making any kind of additional interventions. We can host them and create one platform for agriculture across the country and serve this particular platform, serve all the universities, extension agents, and all other organizations also. And this is where we are telling the people how best we can educate them on massive open online courses. But being international organization, even always our DG advises, we are international organizations and we hosted by this country as well as to the other intergovernmental bodies. How do we help the national agriculture research systems? How do we strengthen them? That's why unless and until we need to have you all people, this may not be successful in those particular regions. That's where we have identified now. And because of their other commitments, Dr. Ramarao may not be able to hear, but he has deputed. And Manage for the extension agents, we have identified Manage as an institute, as a national partners. And they are the ones and who validates and certify these individuals. And we are bringing the other universities and the other educational institutions, how they travel with us based on the discussions. So then that's how we wanted to take this one. And the knowledge repository, nothing but like once we educate all these people, when they started creating these course materials, we need to have a repository to house them, the same way what we have done in NAIP. But this is a much powerful one, can reach out to 100,000 to 150,000. Though initially we are aiming at 10,000 to 30,000 participants for a course, but it has a power of reaching to 100,000, 200,000, even more than that, because we are not aiming at creating any boundaries. And at the same time, Knowledge Series, virtual series platform is very successful initiative at ICRISAT. We call that one as a KSIConnect, how we are connecting experts across the globe and allowing them to share their wonderful research results rather than making them available in the publications. They can come and give a seminar, otherwise they share their experiences and spotlight their cutting edge research activities and allow the people to collaborate with them and make this one more strengthened, otherwise more useful. What essentially we are aiming at, can we bring a systematic change and improvements in operationalizing existing Indian agriculture education system through strategic collision of regional and national and international partners and novel blended learning approaches? So it's nothing but the learning management systems are there. The power of the technologies we are seeing, almost like many of you are the users of the Facebook, and we always see the likes and how it's reaching. If you can see the numbers, it's very, very impressive. 829 million users on an average log on to the Facebook daily. It's according to the June 2014 statistics from the Facebook. If you can see in YouTube, every 100 hours of videos are uploaded every minute. Every minute, 100 hours of videos across the globe. Imagine in a minute, we are getting 100 hours of the videos. And LinkedIn, how it's serving, and we have the members of more than 277 million users. At the same time, the Wikipedia also. But unfortunately, if you see in almost all the platforms, the agricultural content availability is very minimal. Can we bring this kind of difference? Can we use these technical opportunities to see that outcome, what we are all aiming together? Can we do that one, sir? The Vice Chancellors are sitting here, and would you like to join with us on this initiative and travel with us along with the steering committee and to bring these wonderful opportunities from that part of the world to this part of the world? We are not experimenting. We are taking the proven successful experiences from that part of the world and introducing the same old scenarios. We are following that one. Can we do that one, sir? Thank you. Okay. When you have agreed, we need to understand what is the operationalizing mechanism to develop these partnerships and how do we do that one. Christine and Mary, would you help us understanding that one?